I'm gonna bet. Come on, boys.
Well, wait a minute, you mean I don't get this?
Casting for the 1942 movie, The Glass Key involved a careful selection process that highlighted the talents of each actor. George Raft was chosen for the lead role of Ned Beaumont due to his established reputation in crime dramas. His previous performances showcased a tough yet charismatic persona, making him a natural fit for the character. Auditions revealed his ability to convey both strength and vulnerability, which was essential for the role. For the role of Janet Henry, the filmmakers sought an actress who could embody both innocence and complexity. Claire Trevor impressed during her audition with a powerful emotional range. Chemistry tests between Raft and Trevor were pivotal, as their on-screen connection brought depth to their characters' relationship. As for the role of the villain, the casting team considered several actors before settling on Walter Brennan. His unique voice and mannerisms added a layer of authenticity to the character of the corrupt politician. Brennan's audition showcased his ability to balance menace with charm, making him a memorable antagonist. The casting process also included screen tests that allowed the director to see how the actors interacted with the film's noir aesthetic. These tests were crucial in determining the final lineup, as the visual chemistry between actors was just as important as their individual performances. The combination of talent, chemistry, and the right look ultimately shaped the cast of The Glass Key, setting the stage for a classic film that would resonate with audiences for years to come.
5 years. From riches to rags. It's been quite a ride.
The director of The Glass Key, Stuart Heisler, approached the film with a strong vision that emphasized the dark and gritty elements of the story. He drew inspiration from the hard-boiled detective novels of the time, particularly those by Dashiell Hammett, whose work often featured complex characters and moral ambiguity. Heisler's style was marked by a focus on shadowy cinematography, which helped to create a tense atmosphere that matched the film's themes of betrayal and loyalty. He collaborated closely with the cast, including George Raft and Claire Trevor, to ensure that their performances captured the emotional depth of their characters. Heisler encouraged improvisation, allowing actors to bring their own interpretations to the roles. This collaboration extended to the crew as well, particularly the cinematographer, who used low-key lighting to enhance the film's noir aesthetic. The combination of Heisler's vision, the actors' performances, and the crew's technical skills resulted in a film that remains a classic example of film noir.
Found stuff. Meaning me, I suppose. You know, Ed, you're awful hard to...
The 1942 movie, The Glass Key, is a classic film noir that tells the story of a tough private detective caught in a web of crime and betrayal. The film stars George Raft as the lead character, who navigates a dangerous world filled with shady characters and unexpected twists. It is known for its suspenseful plot and strong performances. Many viewers find it fascinating because it captures the gritty atmosphere of the time. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about this film that will surprise you, so keep watching this video. Do you have a cherished memory associated with this movie? Perhaps you remember watching it with friends or family? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. What is your most cherished memory or personal experience related to The Glass Key? Your thoughts could spark a great conversation among fans of this classic film. Set design for the 1942 movie, The Glass Key was a crucial part of creating the film's moody atmosphere. The production team focused on dark, shadowy environments that reflected the film's noir style. They used a mix of practical sets and studio backlots to bring the story to life. Key locations included dimly lit bars and smoky nightclubs, which were essential for establishing the film's gritty tone. Logistical challenges arose during filming, especially with coordinating the large cast and crew. The tight shooting schedule required careful planning to ensure that scenes were completed on time. The filmmakers also faced difficulties in capturing the right lighting, as they aimed to create a sense of tension and suspense. Innovative techniques were employed, such as using low-key lighting to enhance the dramatic effect. The cinematographer experimented with angles and shadows to create a sense of depth and intrigue. This approach not only added to the visual storytelling, but also helped to immerse the audience in the film's world. The combination of thoughtful set design, strategic location choices, and creative filming techniques contributed to the lasting impact of The Glass Key in the film noir genre.
I told you once, Paul wouldn't make any difference if I wanted you.
The film adaptation of Dashiell Hammett's novel presents a complex relationship between its source material and the cinematic interpretation. While the screenplay by Jonathan Latimer adheres to the general plot, it diverges significantly in tone and character depth. The story revolves around Paul Madvig, a political boss, and his right-hand man, Ed Beaumont, who navigates a web of betrayal and murder. Critics argue that the film fails to capture the dark essence of the original novel, instead offering a lighter, more comedic take that diminishes the gravity of the narrative. Brian Donlevy's portrayal of Madvig is seen as overly jovial, lacking the menacing presence expected of a gangster with political ambitions. In contrast, Alan Ladd's performance as Beaumont is praised for its fidelity to the character's complexity, particularly in a poignant scene with William Bendix that hints at a deeper emotional resonance. Veronica Lake's casting has also drawn mixed reactions. While some feel she does not fit the film noir genre's darker themes, others appreciate her charm, suggesting that her presence adds a different flavor to the film. Despite its shortcomings, the film is viewed as a step up from Ladd and Lake's previous collaboration, indicating a gradual evolution in their on-screen chemistry. The overall impression is that, while the film may not fully honor Hammett's vision, it still offers an engaging narrative that can be enjoyed on its own terms, albeit with a sense of missed potential.
Got the Roscoe?
The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1942 film The Glass Key involved a careful blend of music that enhanced the film's narrative and emotional depth. Composed by the talented Victor Young, the score was designed to reflect the film's noir atmosphere, filled with tension and intrigue. Young's ability to weave haunting melodies with dramatic orchestration helped to underscore the film's themes of betrayal and loyalty. Musicians involved in the project worked closely with Young to capture the essence of the character's struggles. The use of strings and brass created a rich sound that complemented the film's dark visuals. The music often swelled during key moments, heightening the emotional stakes and drawing the audience deeper into the story. Insights from the composers reveal that they aimed to create a soundscape that not only supported the dialogue, but also conveyed the unspoken emotions of the characters. The score's rhythmic patterns mirrored the pacing of the film, allowing viewers to feel the tension build as the plot unfolded. Overall, the music in The Glass Key played a crucial role in shaping the film's identity, making it a memorable experience for audiences.
I want you to give him the lowdown on Paul and all the dirt on how he's running the city.
Most of it's just routine. Nothing.
Kit Guard worked at FBO in the 1920s, often teaming up with Al Cook. Together, they starred in the comedy series The Beauty Parlor and Wisecrackers. They also appeared in the films Her Father Said No and Legionnaires in Paris. Richard Denning, known for his roles in various films, was interviewed in Tom Weaver's book They Fought in the Creature Features, published by McFarlane and Company in 1995. William Bendix gained attention from producer Cheryl Walker in the late 1930s. He went on to appear in 6 of her productions at the Theatre Guild. These actors contributed to the film industry during a time of significant change and development in cinema. Their work in various genres showcased their versatility and talent, helping to shape the entertainment landscape of their era. The collaborations and productions they were involved in reflect the creative spirit of the time, highlighting the importance of teamwork in filmmaking.
They're going to rattle Taylor Henry's bones until the final vote's cast.
In the 1942 film The Glass Key, several scenes stand out for their powerful impact. The opening sequence sets the tone with its moody lighting and tense atmosphere, showcasing director Stuart Heisler's skill in creating suspense. The use of shadows and close-ups captures the characters' emotions, drawing the audience into the gritty world of crime and betrayal. George Raft's performance as the lead character, Ned Beaumont, is compelling. His ability to convey a mix of toughness and vulnerability resonates deeply, especially in scenes where he confronts his enemies. One iconic moment occurs during a pivotal confrontation in a dimly lit bar. The cinematography, with its stark contrasts and deep focus, enhances the tension. The camera lingers on Raft's face, allowing viewers to feel his internal struggle. Filmmakers noted that this scene was crucial in establishing Beaumont's moral complexity. Another memorable scene features a dramatic chase through the rain-soaked streets, showcasing the film's noir aesthetic. The rain adds a layer of emotion, symbolizing the character's turmoil. The sound design, with the echo of footsteps and distant sirens, immerses the audience in the chaos. Actors reflected on how the physicality of these scenes brought authenticity to their performances, making the stakes feel real. The climax, where betrayal is revealed, is masterfully executed. The pacing quickens, and the editing sharpens, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The emotional weight of the moment is heightened by the actors' raw performances, particularly from Claire Trevor, whose portrayal of the femme fatale adds depth to the narrative. Overall, the combination of direction, performance, and cinematography in The Glass Key creates unforgettable moments that resonate with audiences, leaving a lasting impression of the film's themes of loyalty and deception.
Henry, do you know Ed Beaumont?
Oh, yes. Yes, I know who you are. Oh, here, those figures you wanted for Mr. Henry.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Ed.
Before filming began, Patricia Morrison was replaced by Veronica Lake. Morrison had taken over the role from Paulette Goddard, who had to leave due to a prior commitment. This change occurred during the casting process, highlighting the challenges of scheduling in the film industry. The film features a significant plot point involving an engagement ring valued at $15,000, which would be nearly $280,000 in 2023. This detail emphasizes the wealth and social status of the characters involved. Additionally, the film has had a lasting impact on cinema. Renowned director Akira Kurosawa cited it as an inspiration for his own work Yojimbo, released in 1961. This connection illustrates the film's influence on later storytelling and character development in the crime genre. The narrative and themes explored in this film continue to resonate with filmmakers and audiences alike, showcasing its importance in cinematic history.
He was dead. It was an accident.
The film had a significant cultural and social impact, resonating with audiences through its themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the moral complexities of crime. Set against the backdrop of a corrupt political landscape, it reflected the anxieties of the time, particularly during World War II, when trust in institutions was waning. The character of George Raft, embodying the tough, anti-hero archetype, influenced the portrayal of masculinity in film, shaping the expectations of male characters in future noir films. The film's gritty realism and complex narrative structure contributed to the development of the film noir genre, which became a staple in American cinema. Its influence extended into pop culture, inspiring countless adaptations and references in literature, music, and television. The themes of power struggles and the quest for justice sparked discussions about ethics and morality in society, making it relevant to audiences beyond its release. The film's legacy continues to be felt, as it remains a touchstone for exploring the darker aspects of human nature and societal flaws.
There's a lady here to see you.
What kind of a lady?
Miss Janet Henry.
Tell her to go.
Moroni Olsen began his career on Broadway with The Cat and The Canary, which he both wrote and starred in under the name John Willard. His work in theater laid a strong foundation for his later roles in film. Dean Clark made his Broadway debut in 1935 with Orson Welles' Mercury Theater production of Panic. This experience helped him transition into film, where he became known for his performances. Joseph Calleia was a trained singer who had a professional background in London. His singing talent was showcased briefly when he performed That's Amore in the film The Caddy alongside Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. This moment captured one of the few instances of his singing voice on screen. Each of these actors brought unique skills and experiences to their roles, contributing to the film's overall impact and storytelling. Their backgrounds in theater and music enriched their performances, making them memorable figures in the film industry. The critical reception of the 1942 film, The Glass Key, was generally positive, with many reviewers praising its engaging plot and strong performances. Critics noted the film's ability to capture the essence of the film noir genre, highlighting its moody atmosphere and complex characters. The lead performances, particularly by George Raft and Claire Trevor, received acclaim for their depth and intensity. Audiences responded well to the film, appreciating its suspenseful narrative and stylish direction by Stuart Heisler. The film's cinematography also garnered attention, with its shadowy visuals contributing to the overall tension. In terms of accolades, The Glass Key was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Sound, which underscored the film's technical achievements. While it did not win, the nomination itself reflected the high standards of craftsmanship involved in its production. The recognition helped elevate the profiles of those involved, particularly the actors and the director, solidifying their places in Hollywood during a time when film noir was gaining popularity. The film's legacy continues to influence the genre, marking it as a significant work in the history of American cinema.
I wouldn't bank too much on Nick. Remember, he let McMurray fry.
The main character in this film is named Ed, a change from the book where he is called Ned. Alan Ladd plays this role, and he is known for his tough guy image. Interestingly, a photograph of Ladd being whipped in another film appears on the cover of a book about scenes of men being whipped in movies. This highlights his strong presence in the film industry during that time. In the production, several actors were listed in studio records and casting calls but did not appear in the final cut. These include Edward Peil Sr., who was supposed to play a politician, Al Hill as a bum, and Tom Dugan in the role of Jeep. Their absence from the film shows how casting decisions can change during production. The film's plot revolves around themes of loyalty, betrayal, and crime, making it a classic example of film noir. The character dynamics and the storyline keep viewers engaged throughout.
Ed.
During the making of The Glass Key, the cast and crew experienced many memorable moments. George Raft, who played the lead role, was known for his dedication to the character. He often stayed late on set, rehearsing his lines and perfecting his delivery. One day, he surprised everyone by bringing in a local jazz band to play during breaks, creating a lively atmosphere that helped ease the tension of long shooting days. Meanwhile, Claire Trevor, who played the female lead, shared stories of her early days in Hollywood with the crew. She often recalled how she had to fight for her roles in a male-dominated industry. Her passion inspired many on set, and her camaraderie with Raft was evident as they shared laughs between takes. The director, Stuart Heisler, faced challenges with the film's pacing. He often experimented with different camera angles and lighting to capture the film's noir essence. One night, after a particularly long day, he decided to shoot a scene in the rain, which added a dramatic flair. The crew had to set up quickly, and the actors embraced the unexpected weather, resulting in some of the film's most striking visuals. As filming progressed, the bond among the cast grew stronger. They often gathered for dinner after long days, sharing stories and discussing their craft. These moments off camera helped create the chemistry that translated so well on screen. The dedication and teamwork of everyone involved made The Glass Key a memorable project, filled with laughter, hard work, and a shared love for storytelling.
Money you gave Opal that night.
So you know about that?
Sure, that dough was for me. I still have some of Taylor's IOUs.
Say, you didn't bum him off, did you?
Alan Ladd proposed a television series based on his radio show Box 13 in 1956, but the idea did not sell. He had previously portrayed his character Dan Holliday in the committed episode of General Electric Theater in 1953. In 1963, he expressed a desire to bring together several co-stars from the 1940s, including William Bendix and Veronica Lake, for a film adaptation of Box 13. In another role, Ladd played a prisoner in Botany Bay, where he experienced keel hauling, a rare punishment for a leading man in Hollywood. Joseph Calleia, known for his work in film, caught the attention of Orson Welles in the mid-1930s due to a stage performance. Welles admired Calleia's talent and vowed to collaborate with him. They finally worked together over 2 decades later in Touch of Evil, showcasing Calleia's enduring presence in the industry. The connections between these actors highlight the evolving landscape of Hollywood and the lasting impact of their work.
You trying to give me the runaround now that Paul's in trouble?
No, Ed.
The Glass Key, released in 1942, holds a significant place in film history as a classic example of film noir. Its dark themes, complex characters, and intricate plot set a standard for future films in the genre. The film's portrayal of betrayal, loyalty, and moral ambiguity influenced many filmmakers who followed. The use of shadowy cinematography and urban settings became hallmarks of film noir, inspiring directors like Alfred Hitchcock and later the Coen brothers in their own works. Moreover, the character of the tough, yet vulnerable protagonist resonated with audiences and paved the way for similar roles in later films. The narrative structure, which often involved a twist ending and a morally conflicted hero, became a template for many crime dramas. The Glass Key also inspired adaptations and remakes, showcasing its lasting impact on storytelling and cinema. Its themes of corruption and the quest for power remain relevant, influencing not just films but also television series and literature. The film's legacy continues to be felt, as it shaped the landscape of American cinema and defined the essence of the noir genre.
See? All I'm asking is how is Paul going...
Richard Denning played George Cooper, the husband of Lucille Ball, in the popular CBS radio series My Favorite Husband from 1948 to 1951. The show's success led CBS executives to offer Ball a television deal with Denning. However, she declined, choosing her real-life husband, Desi Arnaz, for the TV role instead. Alan Ladd, known for his work in film, faced criticism regarding his acting skills. After a negative comment from Dick Cavett about Ladd's talent, John Houseman defended him, noting that despite doubts, Ladd's performances revealed depth and emotion, showcasing his abilities as a film actor. Ladd was also a regular at director George Cukor's gatherings in the mid-1930s. Cukor had been set to direct The Great Gatsby in 1926, and Ladd admired that version. He later starred in the 1949 remake, hoping to gain recognition as a serious dramatic actor.
Don't get any such corny ideas. If I wanted to help...
In one scene, William Bendix punched Alan Ladd's character, resulting in Ladd being knocked unconscious. This moment highlights the physicality often present in film noir. Dane Clark was once considered for the role of Al Jolson in a remake of The Jazz Singer, but that project was ultimately abandoned. The role was later filled by Danny Thomas in a 1952 version. Additionally, the film features a unique scene where George Raft's character brushes his teeth in a way that may seem strange today. Raft's method involves sucking toothpaste directly from the tube, swishing it around in his mouth, and then brushing. At that time, this technique was not unusual. Some people applied toothpaste directly to their toothbrush, while others preferred to put it in their mouth first. It was only through years of advertising that the common practice shifted to placing toothpaste on the brush. Had advertisers chosen to show toothpaste on a tooth instead, many might still brush their teeth like Raft today.
Beaumont's here.
Reflecting on the 1942 film The Glass Key, many viewers find themselves drawn to its gripping story and complex characters. This film, a classic in the film noir genre, showcases themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the murky world of crime. For those who have seen it, the emotional weight of the characters' struggles can leave a lasting impression. Perhaps you remember the tension in the air as the protagonist navigates a world filled with deceit and danger. Did the film change how you view storytelling in cinema? Did it inspire you to explore more films from this era or genre? Sharing your personal experiences can help others connect with the film on a deeper level. Your thoughts might spark a conversation about how The Glass Key influenced your understanding of character development or plot twists. Engaging with this community can lead to discovering new perspectives and insights. If you enjoyed this exploration of The Glass Key, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more discussions on cinematic gems that shaped our viewing experiences.
Passed out?